This is a set of MAVIC SSC R2s. They were released in the early 2000s. Unlike the previous versions that were manufactured by Modolo in Italy, these were made in factory by MAVIC themselves. So I'm going to just have a look at some of the different interesting parts of these brakes. At the bottom there is one that I've undone. Unfortunately, the lock nut started to damage itself whilst I was undoing it, so I decided to stop to avoid my eventual loss when reselling. So let's get started. So the finish on the brake is really nice. It was made in their French factory. I believe it's dual pivoted. And one of the first things I noticed was the smoothness of the barrel, the threading. It's really nicely done. Another thing I noticed was on the brake clamp. It seems to move about, and that's obviously to adjust itself in position of the brake whilst it's being used. So it's moving at the same time simultaneously to avoid, I guess, bending the cable for a smoother braking experience. Once I did open it up, what we can see is firstly the spring, which I believe was called a leaf spring. So it's flat instead of the more classical oval rounded shape. So here's the barrel adjuster. It's got quite a nice machined finish here. There's a rubber ring at the bottom to protect it, no doubt, from water penetration into the brake. There's the brake clamp. Really nicely done, no doubt enjoyable to tighten one's brake cable down. Another nice little detail here. Looks like it's made out of brass, possibly. This goldenly colour. This is to stop the body getting damaged, I'd imagine. So when they're together, this is hitting down onto the other part that you can see right here, also made of some kind of nickel or brass, I'm not too sure. The thing I noticed was the inside of the brake. The machining's really well done. It's so precise compared to other parts that I see. It just fits perfectly in place. The pivoting bolt clamp, as you can see here on the design, there's a triangle. MAVIC claimed that this was to make the braking or the brake calipers more solid. It obviously also reduced overall weight. Talking of weight, these weigh in at about 310-ish grams. So overall, a really nice brake, beautiful finish, quite unique design. I think SRAM now also does something similar to this. I like the spring quite a lot. A little bit overpricey on eBay, so I wouldn't really be paying eBay prices for these. Thank you for listening.